Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Evangelina's Craft. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. For today, I would like to share to you a mixed media card that I'm going to make for a dear friend. So, this is the mixed media that I made for the background of the card. And I'll just stick it there. And I got these pieces over here that's going to be part of the card. These are also done by mixed media like acrylic paints, stamp pad inks, and some stamps, and many more. So these are all the items that I'm going to assemble in this card. So I'm going to show you how I did this one, and I would like to show you the materials that I'm going to use. I am going to use various acrylic paints for that particular card. These are the possible ink acrylic paints that I'm going to use. Okay, that's set aside there. That's one material, part of the materials that I'm going to use. I'm also going to use a gesso. You need a brayer. And here are my stamp pads that I'm going to use. My mushroom stamp pads from my stash. And some stamp pads here that I got from AliExpress. And also this clear stamp pad that I have over here with butterflies and wordings on it. And here's another clear stamp design for the card. Okay, these are the stamps that I'm gonna use, and some of them goes with metal dies, but I just decided to fussy cut them. And of course, you'll be needing some paint brushes, and you also need a if you got one of this, this is just optional. You can use your gel plate, or just to combine the colors. And I am also going to use some florals for the card design, and also my metal die so that you can cut your background piece for your base card. And I also got the base card here. And last but not the least, you will be needing a hard card stock. Like this is 110, I think, for the background design, and some pieces of ordinary card stock. Okay, I will show you piece by piece on how I did my card. I already have dried this, the very first color combination that I made on the sheet of paper, and now I'm gonna use my clear stamp for the design. So now this is where you have to use your gel plate. This is gonna be your plate to use to stamp your clear and put it on the card. So I'm just gonna put a little amount of black. It's like this is gonna be your stamp pad ink, and then just roll the brayer on one side, because I have the big gel plate, so I'm just gonna use a portion of that, and then clean your brayer on your sheet. And I'm gonna get this one and sort of just lay it flat on the gel plate so that the ink will go to the clear stamp. Okay, and then once that's done, I'm gonna get my clear stamp and just ink it here on the side. There, one part of that I'll just place it there. Press it, just press it. And that's gonna turn out. And then the other side, maybe because since that's there, I'm gonna put more ink on my gel plate. And then use your brayer again to slide that ink over there. Okay. And then get again your clear stamp and press it down there. See? I hope you're... So this is how it looks like on the card itself, okay? And once that's done, I'm gonna get now my clear stamp and stamp it this way. There. Just press it there and it's gonna be this way, okay? Doesn't have to be perfect because it's a mixed media card, so a mixed media card can go anywhere, whatever position you like. So that's how it turned out, okay? Now I'm gonna get another part. Now if you want to clean your gel plate, just rub this here so that the paint, any extra sheet that you have, and so that paint will come out, okay? We'll get more extra sheets here, okay? Oops. And just so that okay. Now I can use another side of my plate for another color, okay? So what the next thing I'm gonna do is I want to put a design on this. See how it turned out, guys. It's really pretty, no? I want to use my foam stamp from Joggles. I forgot to show that as part of the materials I'm gonna, and then just again put a small amount of acrylic paint on your brick, and then we'll just swoosh, what do you call this, lay it on the gel plate with your brayer. And then get your, well, I want a little more because I want this to be seen in the card. Put more paint there because I'm just gonna do this one time. And then get your foam and just, you know, press it that way, your foam stamp. And once it's done, position this one over here at the side any way you like, and just do that way. So there you are. There's your design, okay? So this is just basically the design I'm going to use for my for the first for the background card that I'm gonna make. And I'm gonna show you next the rest of the other cutouts that I made using a mixed media. Now the next thing to do is I already have fussy cut the mushrooms. I have already fussy cut them, and I already have fussy cut this one. So this is done. And this one, what I want this to turn out this way. So what I'm gonna do with this one, oh, before that, there is another one that I forgot to do. So I already painted a yellow and a dark pink, and I'll just fussy cut it pretty quick. Now just fussy cut this one. Okay. And after I fussy cut it, I will just set it aside. Okay, let's just fussy cut that one. pretty quick. There we go. And I colored it at the same thing. I just, you know, stamped it with black ink, with black stamped ink. Okay, so there. So this is one. Then I fussy cut that and set that aside. Now what I will do with this one is I am going to distress it with black on the side. Okay, distress that with black on the side. There. This is another kind of mixed media, like other than you painted your cardstock, then you stamp pad it with your clear stamp, mushroom clear stamp, and then we're gonna distress the side with the color black. There. Same thing with this one. Just gonna distress it on the sides. Yeah, this is a different kind of mushroom. A pink mushroom. That's all about art. It doesn't really need to be the real color of the mushroom. You can use any other color other than what the color of the mushroom really looks like. So okay, so once I distress that one, I'm gonna now put some Versamark. Use your Versamark so that you can emboss it after. Okay, so just the same thing. Put those Versamark on the side. Okay. So it's gonna have a Versamark on the side of the mushrooms. And as well as this one. And then we will put black embossing powder. And then after that we will heat dry it. Okay, so that's the main idea of that. So we set that aside. We get our embossing powder, and we'll just pour it here, pour some there, and then just run it around that way. See, I'm just running around it that way on the side, so that the side would have a background of the black. Okay, or we can try to get a spoon and just, you know, roll over the edges of where you place your Versamark ink. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, so that one is good enough. And this one we're gonna do it again on the side. And just run it there. See, so that's how it's gonna, it's just the idea of how it's gonna look like. Okay, so once that's done, put more. Once that's done, we are gonna get our let's just put this back. Let us put this back here so it's not gonna spill on the table. Okay, and then we're gonna get our heat gun and start heating this one. Okay, and once it's hot, we're gonna start embossing it with a heat gun. so that your edges will be black and shiny. See, you see that how it looks like now, black and shiny. Okay, and then we'll get the other one and start heating it with your heat gun. There you are. So look how it turned out. See, it's shiny here. Some parts are shiny, some parts are not, but that's okay. That's actually the design of the embellishment, if you can call it embellishment, for the card. Okay, so once that's done, let me just clean my table for the extra embossing powder. Okay, so once that's done, we are going to put some white paint on the circles of the mushroom. Okay, so I'm just gonna get my white paint, put that there, just a little amount. And if you have any sharp tool with a sharp tip like this one, well, this is a syringe for my printer. All I did was just, get a piece of that and try to, dip it down this way. Try to put white there, because if I use a paintbrush, see if you can see that, I might not make a perfect circle. So, but with this one, just dipping it that way, you're gonna make a perfect circle. Okay, just there, just put it that way. And then after that, just let it dry. Maybe for this one, we'll just, put it that way. Or you can color it that way to make it a circle. Okay. Any sharp tool that you have that has an edge like this, it helps it. And you're not gonna, go outside the line. So that's good enough. And same with this one. You just put the circle there. And it makes a perfect circle. Just put some of that there. There, which is okay now. So look at this one, guys. I just used that sharp edge and it makes a nice circle. And then we'll just have to let this dry. Okay, now we're gonna let that dry by itself, or we can use the glue gun, but I'm gonna set this aside first. Well, that's for the sake of this this tutorial. Okay, there. Okay, so we'll just let that dry by itself. All right, now we are gonna assemble everything now in the card. All the things that we made, we are going to assemble on the card. So this is what I made, and This is, now with this one, we should color the lips. I should color them. Okay, let's just get the white paper so you can see it. Okay, I color the lips with red. There, let's just color it there. You can color it with paint, but I suggest using a marker is much better, because at least you're sure that it's gonna go inside the line. And this one as well, we can color it red. That lips over there. There. All right, so that's it. Now what? And then this one, I already have used my slim die to cut this one, and I cut it this way. Okay, so this is what I made, and this is the card I'm gonna assemble. So I'm gonna get my card now, which originally this is the first one that I did. And what I intend to do is to put this one over here and put this one over here, and this is the other piece here, and this one is gonna be here. Well, maybe, you know what, I'm gonna use this color. I think this is much better than this one. Okay, and let's see which is much prettier. I think this is also much vibrant. You can see the eyes itself, don't you think so? And then I'm gonna attach some florals here, there, and some little flowers that I have there, and just put it there and arranged it wherever. Okay, so I'll be back and I'm gonna show you the finished product. Here is the finished mixed media card that I made for a dear friend. So this is how it looks like. If you will see the face of the paint that I made, and I just put some florals, and with the mushrooms I added up some florals also on the head of the girl. And you will see the mixed media. I used some acrylic paint. I used some stamp pad inks, the regular stamp pad inks, and I use acrylic paint for the butterfly and the wordings, using my gel plate. I use some distress ink. I distress the ink of the mushroom on the sides, and I use some embossing powder, and I use some florals, and I use a foam stamp, using also the gel plate as my tool to using as my stamp pad ink. I use the gel plate. So, and then I distress the edges of the card. So this is how it turned out, guys. This is my mixed media birthday card. It's a slim card, and when you open it up, I just put a little embellishments there, and the word happy birthday. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this video about using mixed media for your greeting card. You can try it, guys. It's anything will work, and it's gonna look beautiful. Whatever kind of mixed media you used, and create, and it's gonna turn out very, very nice. So once again, guys, thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please give me thumbs up, and hope you subscribe to my channel. Until my next project, I'll see you again. Take care and bye for now.